Okay, so to start off this look, I'm going in with a new addition to my routine, and this is the Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base. Basically, it's a primer slash moisturizer that's supposed to leave your skin really soft and plump. So far, I've been loving it. I'm going to follow that up with another new product. This is the CoverFX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation, and I am in shade G20. This shade is for fair to light skin tones with a golden undertone, and it just happens to match me pretty perfectly. It is on the yellow side, but I prefer that. I am going to blend that all in with a damp beauty blender. I think the best thing about this foundation is that it leaves you with a high coverage look, but it doesn't feel as heavy as, say, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, you know? So next to highlight, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer in 01 Fair Neutral. You guys have seen me do this 100 times. I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, along the side of my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. And then I will blend it all out with a damp beauty blender. To set that concealer, I am taking a different beauty blender. Some people use the same damp one, but I am not about to wash my beauty blenders every day. I'm just not about that life. So I keep a separate beauty blender for the powder. And so far, it's so good. I mean, it's not life-changing, but it's just what I'm doing here. I do like it better because I feel like you can really push the powder into your skin, and that's giving me a better effect on my makeup. So I do like it. And next I'm going to set my whole face with this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I will leave the exact shade below. I think it's in 120 or something. But yeah, I'm just doing my whole face with that because I want to be matte, baby. All day long, no oil breakthrough, just give it to me. For my eyes, we are going in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, which is just like a light brown shade. It's on the warmer side, and I am taking that on a Sigma E35, and we are just putting this everywhere in the crease. This look is pretty easy and natural on the eyes, so not too much work, just a few colors that we're going to be layering. To deepen up the crease, I'm going in with this little angled brush, and I'm taking Makeup Geek Desert Sands, which is kind of a mustard shade, like a mustard brown, and I'm putting that purely in the crease. It does have yellow in it, which really helps enhance my green eyes, so I'm in love with this shade. Next, I am taking a MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm going to take MAC Swiss Chocolate, which is beautiful. I've been using it in every look so far. I just absolutely love it. It's a cool tone brown, but I feel like it just adds something to every look. So for a lid shade, I told you guys it was going to be super simple. I am just taking a small little brush, and I'm taking Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration Champagne Pop, the original highlighter. And I'm just going to put that all over my lids, and then I will even put a little in my inner tear duct. Next, I am applying some wing liner. This is Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and all I do is drag it from the corner of my eyes up towards the tail of my brow, and then I bring it back onto my lid. I don't think Trooper is the best liquid eyeliner to kind of fill in your wing. I think you should just draw the outline with it and then fill in with maybe like a gel liner or a NYX liner. That's what I usually do because I feel like Trooper, I think it's just perfect for the outline, you know? I don't know. Next, I'm taking a black eyeliner. This is Ardency Inn Modster eyeliner, which is the best black eyeliner I've ever tried. Literally, this stays in your waterline so much longer than anything I've ever tried. But, did I just repeat myself? But I am just putting that actually below my waterline, right underneath my lash line, and I'm going to blend it out with a little blending brush. Okay guys, so if it looks like I skipped 5 steps, that's because I did. My camera died. So what I did was I took Desert Sands by Makeup Geek and I put that underneath the black on my lower lash line. And now I'm taking Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter and applying it all over my inner corner. And then I am topping it off with MAC Cosmetics Whisper Pink Pigment. It is so pretty. I have never used pigments on my inner corner, and now I just feel like I can do them with like every look. That's how much I loved it. Okay, next is my second favorite part of doing makeup. I am taking a MAC 108 brush, and I am taking Benefit Hoola, and I am just defining my cheekbones. Lately, I've been doing this a little bit different, and I haven't been scared to go down too far. I feel like I was staying up too high before, and it just threw my face off. So now, like, I really go down low with the contour, and if it's too low, then I clean up with powder, you know what I'm saying? So I've kind of changed the shape of my face. And then you can see that I'm just taking the bronzer up into my hairline and around my forehead to make it look small. I mean, I don't have a huge forehead, but why not, you know? And then I don't really contour my nose, like, extreme, you know? I just define it. And what I do for that is I just put it on the narrowest tip of my nose with the brush, and then I make it work that way. I don't get like the pencil thin nose contour, but if that's you, boo, you do that. I just don't do that yet. But okay, so here I am with the powder, making that line a little bit more defined. So I really love this. I really love the way I've been contouring lately. It is a big change. So my camera died again, you guys. I was just having a bad day this day, okay? I was in a rush. I was actually going somewhere after this. I wasn't just sitting down and filming. But I have been using the Champagne Glow palette from Jaclyn Hill. So that is a mixture of Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop on my cheeks. And then I go on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. As you can tell, I highlight my nose a lot more than I used to. I actually use a lot more highlight than I used to. And I feel like it's giving me life. And then for the blush, I am taking the blush in that palette called Rosé. It's a really sparkly, pretty pink one. And I just put that all over my highlight and just make it work and blend it into the cheeks. So everyone wants to know how I always get my curls, and I'm going to show you. My hair was a little damp for this, so my hair is a little bit flat, mind you. But I use the same technique. This is a 1 1/4 extended long barrel from Hot Tools, and I just wrap it up. I always curl away from my face. Always. I never curl towards my face. I never have, and I never will. But you can see that I just twist it up and I hold it near the root of my head, and then sometimes I just ease it back down to the tip of the strands. So you can see I twist, bring into my roots, pull out, bring into my roots, and then I just hold it all there. So around my face, I do a couple more defined curls, and I get those by taking smaller sections of hair and wrapping it up the same exact way. Around the sides of my face and around the rest of my head, I can kind of do more larger pieces because I kind of want them to be more relaxed, but around my face, I want more volume, and therefore I go with the smaller pieces of hair. But as you can see, I just wrap them around, and then they just fall in this soft spiral. Like I said, my hair is a little bit damp, so it's not as voluminous as it would normally be. So this is what it looks like right now. After your hair cools, you can go around and scrunch up the edges. I was okay with my hair being a little bit on the wavy side today, but normally I would just have it all curly. But like I said, your girl did not have time. Next, I am taking the L'Oreal hairspray, and I am just bunching and spraying at the same time. I do this because I don't mind the messy look, because I like big hair. If you are a girl who does not like their hair big or messy looking, this hairstyle and what I'm doing right now is probably not for you. But if you like that big sexy hair, go ahead with the hairspray, girl, and just bunch, flip your hair, go crazy. Back to the finishing touches on makeup, I am taking the same Ardency Inn gel pencil liner, and I'm lining my inner rims and also that spot just where your lashes are. It's kind of in between your inner rim and your lower lash line. That whole area I do also. And then I popped on some House of Lashes Iconic lashes, which are just my favorite. I swear I could wear them every day. Next, just some mascara on your lower lash line, and then we are moving to the lips. For a pretty wearable nude, I'm going in with one of my new favorites. This is Colourpop Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in shade Midi. It is so beautiful, you guys. Usually I am not a fan of baby pinks at all, but this just has enough, like, I'm not sure what color is in it, maybe like a little bit of brown and not so much of the baby pink color. It's just like a great neutral shade. I love it. And then I just top it off with Bite Beauty Rambutan lip gloss, and it is like my new favorite lip combo. You're left with these juicy pouty lips, and I just love it. So that completes my look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you would rock it and what you think of the hair, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!